Hello and welcome to Saturday Night Football. I'm Dennis Cometti. Tonight's blockbuster is being held at the Gabba. Accompanying me is Matthew Richardson.
How are you, Dennis? Tonight should be a great game.
The two teams to be mixing it up this evening are Brisbane and the Cats. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it. Banners ready for the players. The banners look great as the players get set to run through them. Geelong coming up as the game has commenced.
Leadership like coaching is fighting for the hearts and souls of men and getting them to believe in you.
Picture perfect drop punt. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. That is the peg. Zorko swoops on the loose ball and will have a change of possession. The ball in the hands of Beams. Cutler got under it. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. He has clearly been shopping at Clangers or us. That decision was like taking a beer to a job interview. Not a very good idea. Buick doesn't waste that opportunity. Dishes it off to the running player. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well.
Rockcliffe really wears his heart on his sleeve. Martin kicks the ball. He marks the ball. He steadies now in front of goal. Cutler goes for home.
Jasny controls it. There's players everywhere, but somehow he manages to send out the handball. Point the difference. He looks for a man on the lead. Nice hands. Takes possession. Never looked like going for it. Brisbane by 2 points. Henderson waiting for his teammates to break. They're using the Tokyo subway play. Here's a mighty kick of the footy. That decision was like taking a beer to a job interview. Not a very good idea. Just a few points the difference.
Henderson got a really good footballing brain. Lonergan with good strong hands. He slams that on the boot. There's no contest for that mark. Mackie boots it. It comes off hands. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. It gets bumped. He's blocked it. Hawkins with the mark. Puts boot to ball. That's a mark.
Beams feeling the pressure, gets the quick kick away. Hands it out to open space. Rockcliffe sends it out to space. Guthrie sticks out his hands and collects the ball. A nice uncontested mark for Harwood. Sends it on its way. Duncan enjoying a height advantage.
Duncan really wears his heart on his sleeve. Lining it up with the goal now. Puts boot to ball. Murdoch really forced to earn that mark. Murdoch goes for home. Geelong get the goal.
Murdoch gets the ball rolling with the first goal of the game. More bounce than a dodgy chip. Smith leave the pinatas for the kids. Mackie tries in vain to tackle. Boots it. A solid mark from Hipwood. 50 metres from home. Hipwood takes a shot. Hasn't got the carry. A brave shot, but an unwise one in the end. Brisbane manages to rack up another behind. He opts to play on with the ball. Henderson kicks the ball out of the 50. An easy interception for Beams. Tackled by Selwood. Gives it to the running man. Mackie takes a low stab kick. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. Zorko looking to make them pay for that turnover. Has clearly been shopping at Clangers or us. Dishes it off to the running player. With no time to spare, he gets the ball away. Shoots off the handball. He's all alone in the goal square. They could take the lead right here. The Lions steal back the lead.
Zorko is a first-class decision maker. He appears relatively unhurried when under pressure and constantly finds the best option in heavy traffic. What a great skill.
He kicks it. So close, but just misses. The Lions by 5 points. Looks like he'll go out wide. Plays on. Gets boot to leather. Kolajasny has it. Gets boot to leather. A solid mark from Hughes.
Hughes just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow. He kicks the ball. Good mark. He's got a hold of that one. A great mark under pressure. Blixas kicks the ball. Lester takes the mark. He kicks the ball. Really solid use of the body to outmark his opponent.
Rockcliffe kicks. Paparoni got under it. It kicks quickly. Nice hands. Sends the Sharon on its way. Marked by Tstashe. He handballs. He kicks it. Hey, come on, that post has feelings too. And the points continue to pile up. It's certainly contagious. Henderson has a fair kick on him. I expect him to roost this down the middle. 1 quarter down and 3 to go. Plenty of football still to be played. The scores are the Lions 12, Geelong 6.
Brisbane will be happy with the early scoreboard pressure they are applying to Geelong. They are setting the standard out there, and it will be interesting to see how Geelong can come back after the break.
Anything stands out there, Richo, with the stats?
The possession stats make...
Let's get back to the action.
Persistence can change failure into extraordinary achievement.
Has it now. Smith thinks that was holding the ball, and the umpire agrees. Kicks the skin off it. Hawkins presents and takes the mark. Jams it on the boot now. Smith looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Kicks it. A great effort.
Matheson told me recently that he really loves playing for this club, and you can really see it in his attitude on the field. I think he's going to play for this club for a long, long time. The umpire will toss it back in. A good fist. Rockcliffe hand passes the ball. Martin gives it back. Puts boot to ball. It takes a strong mark.
Spears a low ball. Great mark under pressure. Hand passes. Ball crosses the line. The ruckman jostle for position. Martin gets onto the ball. Smith onto the ball. Intercepted by Paparoni. Deft touch from Rockcliffe. Scoops up the bouncing ball. There'll be a ball up close to goal. Palms it down nicely. The ball mopped up. Martin gets the hand pass. He's running hot, Richard.
He seems to always be in the contest, Dennis.
Henderson assesses his options now. He's just trying to find a loose man in the defensive 50. A rush kick. Rich has a great set of hands. Fantastic man. Mackey with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Jams it on the boot. Strong mark. Kick by Tui. Takes the mark all by himself. Kicks. Takes that one strongly.
Hughes has so much potential, he could just be anything. Bastanak with the kick. Paparoni marks the ball. Puts boot to ball. Plenty of space for a very easy mark. Rockcliffe boots it. A good contested mark there. Paul Smith with a strong mark.
Gets boot to high. Mackey marks on the run. Jams it on the boot. Wins the hard ball. Selwood boots it. Stanley takes the mark. This will certainly test him from this distance. You've got to move faster than that. Holding the ball. Harwood slams it on the boot. Hand pass by Rockcliffe. Intercept by Duncan. Intercepted. Guthrie is happy with that tackle. He's got him for holding the footy. Kicks to the attacking 50. Hands like dinner plates.
Buick can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match. He gets boot to the ball. Zorko knocks it down. Harwood with the pickup. He kicks the ball. Andrews takes the uncontested mark.
Gets boot to high. Great mark. Penetrating hand pass. Goes towards half forward. Cutler. Delusions of grandeur. Tapped by Matheson. Like working in a telephone box. Look at him go. Kicks it. A great effort. He handballs. He kicks it. That's 2 in a row for Brisbane. Brisbane with a handy break, leading Geelong 19 to 6. Sends the ball out into space. Guided by Stanley. Lonergan was taken high. Lonergan feeds it wide. Robinson with the mark.
Robinson is a decent mark, although he really needs to work on his marking contests. because he just isn't making an impression there. Ross takes the mark, passes by hand. That's a great goal. Brisbane lead.
The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Andrews with the tap. Guthrie with the football. Ball up in the centre square. Guided down nicely by Stanley. Ball up in the centre square. Stanley decisively goes by hand. Keeps it close to the ground. Strong mark. Lovely drop punt. There's been a lot to enjoy in the second quarter. The scores at Brisbane 25, Geelong 6.
I'd expect the coach will be asking for more of the same in the second half with a first half performance like that.
Let's see with the stats how... Well, the players have had a good rest and they look refreshed, ready for the third term.
Make sure your worst enemy doesn't live between your own two ears.
Zorko holds the ball and that'll be a free kick for Duncan. He lays it on the boot for a giant kick. A great effort. Sends it on its way. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it.
Look, Geelong haven't been able to set up many shots at goal, but I'm not sure that's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way. Concentrating hard as he lines up the goal.
McCarthy punts the ball for goal. No good. That won't help. They need a goal. This game almost out of reach for the Cats. He plays it to himself. Jams it on the boot. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Motlop a long way out. A lovely drop punt. Nice work from McStone. Kicks it. A solid mark from Zorko. Kicks it. Marks.
Rockcliffe is incredibly competitive, and you can count on the fact that if he makes a mistake, apart from being dirty on himself, you won't see another one for a long, long time. He takes a strong mark. Duncan boots it. He marks the ball. He kicks the ball. He marks the ball.
Zorko boots it. Rockcliffe wins the marking contest.
He kicks the ball. It's a mark.
Sends it on its way. Takes it well. Frost is streaming past and gets the footy. Guided by Frost. The ball spills to Henderson. He has clearly been shopping at Clangers or Us. Rockcliffe beats the hand pass out. Gets off a wobbly kick. Goes wide for a behind. Brisbane with a healthy gap on the scoreboard, leading Geelong 26 to 7.
Henderson would like to think he hits all his targets, and for the most part, he does that. The Lions have the advantage on the scoreboard over the Cats.
Here's the bounce. Punch by Smith, controlled by McStone. Don't know how he managed to get that out of the pack. Motlop with a clinical drop punt. Slams it on the boot. Martin has it.
Martin. It's just a real slippery customer if you give him any space. Zorko with the mark, puts boot to ball. Smith takes the mark. He boots it. He takes the contested mark. Nice bit of power then. A nice contested mark.
That's a massive kick. A mark by McStone. A lovely drop punt. Wins the hard ball. Matheson with no time to delay with that kick. Kicked by Zorko. Good mark on the run. Boots it. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg.
Zorko. He's got an amazing vertical leap. Paul Smith taps the ball. He hits it. He knocks it down. He hand passes it. He gets boot to the ball. Really quick hands to get the ball out from that tackle. Frost shoots for goal. Frost gets the goal.
The Lions have scored the last 3 goals. The Lions lead Geelong. The ball is bounced. Cleared by Smith. McStone taps. Kicked by Murdoch. Gregson has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. He kicks it long. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster. Murdoch hammers the ball for goal. He'll be happy with that. He'll be happy with goal number 2.
Murdoch is pretty handy around goal. He just has that sixth sense of knowing where the goals are at all times.
Nicely intercepted by Beams. The mark missed by Cutler. Hipwood gets the tap. Scoops up the ball. Interception. Slips the handball to Blickats. Matheson gets the interception on the bounce. He runs into the goal. Rich having no trouble taking that one. Jams it on the boot. He's heading for home. Chalk up a goal for the Lions. Brisbane by 31. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Effective hit out there. Selwood has the ball. takes it well. Jams it on the boot now. Matheson has it. A good turn with the Lions 44 to the Cats 13.
I don't give Geelong much of a chance going into this last change. They simply haven't shown enough today to suggest they're any...
The players are starting to feel the strain of the first three quarters now.
It ain't over till it's over.
Intercept by Zorko. Martin boots it. And the ball goes sailing out of bounds. Throw in from the boundary line. The ruckman jostle for position. Smith taps it. Zorko with the mighty fist. Clean tap by Cutler. Tui guides it. Beams trying to strangle him with that tackle. Boots it. Mackey alone for the uncontested mark. He kicks it long. Nice mark under pressure.
The Cats haven't taken many marks inside their 50. They need to be more aggressive and create some room, or they'll find themselves far too behind on the scoreboard. Lang has to get this goal. That's a great goal.
Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Bounce goes the ball. Smith with first hands to the ball. Martin just got cleaned up and sent back to Neverland. Slams it on the boot. Paparoni marks on the run. There's a vast chasm between him and the goals ahead. Is it high enough, long enough, straight enough? Brisbane in front.
It's time to roll the dice out there and see how the game might open up. Yes, Geelong might get hurt on the rebound, but I think more scoring opportunities will present themselves.
He has a few options. Plays onto himself. Henderson sends the ball on its way. He steadies now in front of goal. No contest for that man. Misses the goal and goes through for a behind. Brisbane in front.
He plays on with the ball. He kicks the ball. Lester with the ball.
Bumps the big skin. Hipwood has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Going for goal number one. All eyes are watching. Hipwood slots the goal. The Lions are nailing the coffin shut. Umpire bounces the ball.
Smith has such great hands. He always gives his team first touch, and he seems to always know who's in the best position to receive those clever touches. Cutler with the kick. Strong mark there. Hipwood with the shot. The ball being picked up before it makes its target.
Brisbane by 35. Henderson decides to play on. He kicks quickly. Lonergan with the tap. Tapped by Paparoni. Rich hooked it like a fluffed forward. The Lions by 6 goals. He's looking for options now. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Clearing it with ease here. Great mark under pressure. Picture perfect drop punt. And the mark will be paid. Puts boot to ball. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. He's got the footy in his hands. Now that's just giving the ball away. With the ball now. Henderson manages to get the handball out of the pack. Deft touch from Harwood. Kicks it. Good tap from Lonergan. Gathers the ball. Mackey passes to no one in particular. Gets boot to leather. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. That was the peg. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. Taken by Cutler. Bumps the big skin. Frost looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. The Lions by 7 goals. Umpire has the ball. Ready for the centre backs. Martin wins the tap. Terrible timing by Smith. Guided by Rockcliffe. Selwood picks up the bouncing ball. Duncan taps. Tapped by Harwood. Bounces favourably for Matheson. Good tap from Zorko with the ball now. Hawkins marks. Nice drop punt. Martin has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Bumps the big skin. Nice mark under pressure. Harwood feeling the pressure. Gets the quick kick away. Bumps the big skin. Great mark. Shoots off the handball. Guthrie unable to hold on. Hipwood shoots off the handball. Hipwood shoots for goal. Score for the Lions. That's 3 in a row for the Lions. The Lions by 8 goals. Deft touch from Martin. Beams doesn't waste that opportunity. Geelong really. Final scores are 67-19.